morning, everyone. Today is 4th of October, and daily bets are here. Are you ready for the today's betting tips? Today we are going to see 8 matches and plus a 7 odd risk-free bonus bet slip. So let's start from Adverb. Adverb will be hoping to return to winning ways here following the 2-1 First Division A losing effort in their last game against KV Kordijic. On the other hand, after a loss in their previous game against UPenn in First Division A competition, Sint Truidens and their travelling supporters will be hoping that they can get a better result in this one. Team news about Sint Truidens. Thanks to a mainly available group of players, there is just the only fitness worry for the Trent Regent manager Bernd Hollebach to contend with. Matthias Delorge's muscle injury won't be in action. I am sure that Antwerp can create enough chances to score more than one when they meet Sint-Truidens, who will not find it easy scoring. I'm expecting to see pretty comfortable win for Antwerp. Let's see now about Lyon. Lyon don't want to repeat of their last result here after the 1-0 League One loss in the previous game against Lens. On the other hand, Toulouse went into the encounter after a 4-2 League One win with the eclipse of Montpellier in their last fixture. Team news from Lyon. Romain Favre has a dead leg, Castello Luqueba has a muscle injury, and Julian Pollersbach has an injury. Those players they won't be playing for Lyon Gaffer Peter Bosz. Team news from Toulouse. Thanks to a largely full-strength group, there is only one fitness issue for the Toulouse boss Philippe Montagnier to be concerned about. Reece Healy, cruciate ligament rupture, misses out for this game. I'm of the opinion that Lyon can and should be able to create decent numbers of chances and shot on target. At the same time, Toulouse may well find it hard to score. Do we see them converting at least once here too? I'm expecting to see a 2-1 victory for Lyon by the time that the referee blows the final whistle. Let's have a look on the Italian game Genoa vs Cagliari. Genoa will want to continue from where they left off last time out with a 0-2 Serie B success against Spal. On the other hand, following one from suffering a loss in the previous game against Venezia in Serie B competition, Cagliari and their travelling fans will hope for a better result here. Team news from Genoa. There is just the sole fitness concern for the Genoa manager Alexander Blessing to be concerned with due to a large intact set of players. Stefano Sturaro is on surgery and he is out of contention. Team news from Cagliari. Due to full injury-free group available for selection, the Cagliari manager Fabio Liverani has no fitness concern to report coming into this class. Cagliari have the firepower to break down this genocide, but that probably won't be quite be as many as the goals that they could concede. I reckon that it will be a tight encounter finishing with a draw winning score for Genoa after 90 minutes. Should be a good one. Now let's move on to Romania League Argis Pitesti vs Universitatea Craiova. Argis Pitesti will be wanting a better result here after the 3-2 Liga 1 losing effort in their last game against Steaua Bucurest. In their last fixture, Universitatea Craiova drew 1-1 in the League One match with Voluntari. Let's see now team news about Argis Pitesti. The Argis Pitesti manager will be happy not to have any fitness worries whatsoever ahead of this game owing to a completely healthy squad ready to go. On the other hand, team news Universitatea Craiova. Universitatea Craiova boss Victor Pituska has some current players' fitness concerns. Elvir Kolzik, tear in the abductor muscle, Stefan Bayaram, knock, and Andrei Ivan muscle injury will miss out on this game. Players who are serving a ban and therefore ineligible to play are Vladislav Blanuta and Terrell Ondan. I feel that over the course of the game, Ardis Pitesti will have a tough ask to see themselves scoring against Universitatea Craiova lineup, who will reckon should score and stay on top. Therefore, I think that it's going to be a hard-fought contest, finishing with the win for Universitatea Craiova at the end of the 90 minutes. It's a close call. What about Eerste Divisie? Willem II versus Den Bosch. Willem II will be hoping for a better result after the 3-2 Eerste Divisie loss in their previous game against MVV. On the other hand, after tasting defeat last time out to Heracles Almelo in Eerste Divisie competition, Den Bosch and their fans will hoping to get a better result this time. Team news for Willem II. Ringo Mervold has an injury, and Vids Osting has an injury also, are not available for the Willem II manager Kevin Hofland. Team news for Den Bosch. With fully injury-free squad available for selection, Den Bosch manager Jack Der Gier does not have any fitness concerns whatsoever coming into this class. I'm inclined to think that Willem II have it within them to have the majority of the possession and should be able to turn a few of their chances into goals. Conversely, Den Bosch may well struggle getting on the score sheet, although I do reckon that they could well end up converting at least once here too. I'm tipping a comfortable 2-0 victory for Willem II at the end of this one. Let's move on to our next game, Fredericia versus Nicobing FC. Fredericia, who won the previous game, will hope for a similar result following a 0-1 division success over HB Koji. On the other hand, following from suffering a loss in the previous game against Sonderjusk E in first division action, Nicobing FC will be aiming to make amends here. Team news from Fredericia. Valence Nambisi has a known injury, and Nikolai Ritter has a known injury also, won't be playing for Fredericia. Team news from Nicobing. Thanks to a full healthy group to pick from, Nicobing FC manager Brian Ramusen has no fitness concerns at all ahead of this match. Looking at these two teams, I feel that Nicobing FC have it within them to put a goal past this Fredericia lineup, although it may not quite be as many as they will concede. I'm tipping a very close game with a 2-1 victory for Fredericia by the time that the referee blows the final whistle. There shouldn't be much in it either way. Last but not least, Jong Ajax will play in this game following a 1-1 Eerste Divisie draw against FC Zwolle. On the other hand, after testing defeat last time out to FC Oos in Eerste Divisie action, Helmond Sport and their travelling supporters will be hoping that they can get a better result in this one. Let's see team news about Jong Ajax. The Jong Ajax boss John Heitinga will be thankful to have no fitness worries to speak of coming into this game thanks to a full injury-free squad available to choose from. Team news about Helmond Sport. Helmond Sport, owing to a completely healthy group available for selection, the Helmond Sport manager Sven Zwinen doesn't have any fitness worries whatsoever ahead of this class. I'm inclined to think that Helmond Sport certainly have the ability to put one past this young Ajax outfit, but it probably won't be as many as the goals that they could concede. My selection here is for a very close game with a 2-1 advantage for Jong Ajax by the time that the referee blows the final whistle. There looks to be a little in this one. Let's have now a look over exactly score list I have made. And in the end of this video I'll show you a beautiful free risk bet slip of 7 odd. This was Daily Bets. Stay tuned for tomorrow's daily betting tips. I hope all of you to have a wonderful bet day.